Hey guys, welcome back. I am super excited because today we are starting the 30-day Upwork challenge, going from zero to hero, where I'm going to teach you and help you to get to $5,000 so that you can become a top-rated talent on Upwork. And when you are top-rated talent on Upwork, man, business will explode and you will start earning a whole lot of money. But it's important to get the right steps and the right things in place to get there. If you don't, then everything can come tumbling down. I see so many talent on Upwork that might be top-rated or already have earned so much money, but they can't up their rate because people don't rate them very well. And that is a very, very important thing, and some of the things that I want to talk about today. Because if you get bad ratings on your profile, people tend not to hire you. You might actually get a lot of work, but you might not get quality work. People will pay for quality work. And if you can't deliver quality work, you're gonna miss out on so much. So that is what part of this journey will be about. I'm going to discuss a lot of topics to help you get to top rated, help you make your first $5,000. It is an exciting journey and I am so glad that I can share it with you. Now, before we dig in, please like and subscribe this channel for more videos to come, where we're going to be going through this 30-day challenge and I'm going to teach you a whole bunch of stuff. So don't miss out by not subscribing. It's going to be really cool. So the first thing that I want to do today is just getting your profile up and running. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of tips for getting your profile up and running. And if you already created your profile and think that your profile is 100%, you still need to watch this. I'm still going to give you a lot of practical tips that might help you just to give your profile that boost it needs to start earning money on Upwork. So after you've started to create your Upwork profile, you need to now decide what you want to focus on. One of the biggest mistakes that people on Upwork do is trying to do too much. Like, you might have a video animator trying to do graphic design, video editing, 3D, and all of these different design and creative aspects. But because they focus on too much, they don't actually get to specialize in anything. So when I personally, as a client in Upwork, want to hire a talent, I actually look whether they focus on something specific. I don't want to hire somebody that does a little bit of everything, because then if I hire them to be a 2D animator, I'm not sure if I'm going to get the best quality out of that person, because he might not specialize in that. He might be able to do some of it, but he might not specialize in that. So it's really important to choose your specialities right off the bat so that you can put all your attention and focus on those niches. So if you look here on the screen and I go to my profile, you can see that there's my two specialized profiles: motion graphics and video editing. Now, it seems so simple, but there are actually so many to choose from. Now, I can go ahead and edit that and maybe swap it out for another speciality, but I don't want to do that because otherwise I need to rebuild my whole profile. So I'm just going to go into a different window where you can see all the categories to choose from. Now, if I have to look at design and creative, now I thought it's going to be really simple to just choose video editing and animation because that's what I wanted to do. But can you see all the different specialized profiles that there are? I mean, that's just under design and creative. I thought, there might be like 5 under this category, but there are so many. So it's really important that you choose which one of these you want to focus on. Is it video editing, video production, singing? When somebody hires talent on Upwork, they select the category and the speciality of the talent that they need. So if you focus on that and they search for that, your name will come up. But if you don't specialize in something, or if you specialize in the wrong thing, then your name will not come up. So the cool thing is that if you select a niche, you now know that is what you want to focus on. So the next step for you will be, if you are not competent already, to upskill yourself in that niche. So that's why I say choose your niche and then put all your energy and effort into building up that niche, building that brand on your profile. And then you do that by upskilling yourself. Man, go watch tutorials, go on Udemy, go on Skillshare, wherever. Find material where you can upskill yourself in that specific niche so that you can be the best on Upwork in that specialty. So when people are looking for somebody in that specialty, you are the go-to guy. You want to be that go-to guy on Upwork. So the first thing, choose your niche and then put all your energy and effort into that niche. That is step number 1 in this 30-day challenge. Step number 2 is getting your profile 100% complete. If you look on the screen here, you can see your profile completeness here on the right hand side. Mine is 100%, but when you start off, it's at 0%. So as you start adding more and more details, this percentage will go up. And Upwork also helps you to get these percentages up by giving you tips, by saying if you add work, for example, you will get a plus 10% to this rating. Now, why is profile completeness so important? Because when clients click on your profile, when you submit a proposal, and your profile completeness doesn't show 100%, it looks a little bit sloppy. And me personally as a client, when I hire somebody, I won't hire somebody that's profile is not 100% complete, because there's that thing of can I trust you or not? And the fact that your profile is not 100% complete gives me doubt whether you can do the job or not, whether you are just messing around or not. So that's why in the beginning I explained, we sometimes just want to jump into things, want to start making money immediately. But if you don't get these little things in place, it might actually set you up for failure in the future. So take the time. This might actually take you a day or two to get your profile up and running, and it is worth it. Don't rush it. It is worth it to take the time to set up your profile, because once it's set up, that foundation is there for the rest of your career on Upwork. So get it right the first time. So if you click on profile completeness, you can see the list of everything that I have done and that I haven't done yet. Now, I haven't done these things because it's not necessary. My profile is already 100% complete, and I honestly don't think that these other things will benefit my profile if I had to add it on top of that. The third thing that I want you to look at when completing your profile is what others in your industry and field, what their profiles look like, because you can go and use that as a template for yourself. Don't copy and paste, but use their profiles as a template to know what you need to be doing on your profile. If, for example, you are a 2D animator, okay? I want you to go and search for talent on Upwork that does 2D animation. So, for example, if I click on 2D animation here, and I just search, there's a lot of 2D animators that will pop up. Now, I want to find a top rated plus animator. Okay, this guy specializes in 2D animation, but in HTML5. So that's not really what I focus on. There's a 2D animation expert. Okay, he's top rated plus, and that is the person that you want to go check out their profile to use that as a template for your profile. So if you click on this person's profile, you can now go and see what their profile look like. You can go into the description area over here. You can see what they wrote here, just to give you an idea of what you need to write in your description. Don't copy paste, please don't do that, that's unethical. But go through their description and see what they've put down so that you can copy that. And then you can see the type of work that they do. So if you want to focus on that, you can use that as a reference of the type of examples you need to add to your profile. Okay, so you can go in, play it, check it out.
Instagram and Twitter have over 400 million daily active users.
All right, and then you can kind of gauge where you are at in building your Upwork profile. That is the third point that you need to get right, is your profile. So go to other people's profile in your industry. If you do coaching, for example, go to a coach on Upwork and see what their profile look like so that you can use that as a template. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about in today's episode is having the right work examples on your specialized profiles. So that niche that you have selected and decided to focus on, have the right examples on your profile so that when clients click on your profile after you've sent a proposal, they can see what you can do. They can see your talents, they can see what you're capable of, and that will help you to get hired on Upwork. If you don't have those things on your profile, you're really going to struggle to get work. And so I encourage you to get work on your specialized profiles. Now, what if you don't have a lot of experience? What if you're only starting off now? You might have a year or two experience. Well, the first thing is that if you want to focus on a specific niche, you must make sure that you can do the job. Don't focus on something and then you can't end up doing the work, because then you're just gonna shoot yourself in the foot and it's not gonna help you. But if you've got some experience in, say, maybe video editing, and that's what you really want to focus on, but you still don't have a lot of examples, then my suggestion is go and do tutorials on YouTube. The people that does tutorial on YouTube will actually give you the material to practice with, and when you practice with that material, you can use that as samples on your profile. Because at the end of the day, you've done it and you managed to learn a new skill, which is amazing. So you can post that onto your profile and then you can showcase your skill to others of what you can do. If that's not enough, there's so many education platforms like Udemy, like Skillshare, where you can learn how to edit, how to do all of these different things, and with all the exercises, you get the footage to play with. And as you play with the footage and as you put it together, use that as samples on your profile, because that at the end of the day will showcase your skill. So when people click on your profile, they can see you've done stuff before, and when they look at your thing, they can gauge where you at. Is this what they need or not? And then that will give them confidence to hire you. Now, I hope these steps really helped you and gave you some good pointers. Remember, this is only the beginning of the Upwork challenge. Don't beat yourself up to make a whole lot of money right away. It's really important to get your profile up and running first, to build the right foundation for you to work from. Now, if you don't have this foundation, you're really gonna struggle. So I really urge you, take the time to get your profile right. In the next episode, we're going to be digging in a little bit deeper, so be sure to subscribe in order to get the notifications as soon as the next episode comes out. See you next time.